Oh my God.
Will it start?
Oh.
Holy shit, this is so quiet.
This is wild.
It's full EV, hey? Yeah.
Hello and a very good morning to you. I am currently here in Sydney overlooking the airport, but that is not why I am so excited. I am very excited because today I am picking up my Toyota Century. Yes, I imported a Toyota Century. I am so excited to get it. It's a V12 ultra luxury Toyota. That means ultimate reliability, hopefully, and ultimate luxury. This thing is an insane car that's only ever been sold in Japan, and I have bought one in Australia. It's also really exciting because we have two very special guests in today's video who are going to join me in picking up the Toyota Century. And by the way, before I go meet the first guest, there's a Boeing business jet here, which is one of the most expensive private jets you can buy. So very interesting. You gotta wonder how some people do it. But it's no Toyota Century. Let's go meet my first guest.
Who is it?
It's me.
Who is it?
That sounded inappropriate.
What was
another room. So, here's special guest numero uno.
It's me.
It's Daddy Jacob.
There's a plane.
I know, and there's a Boeing business jet out there.
Who do you reckon that is?
Probably
Elon.
So now, Daddy Jacob has messaged me saying he is very hungry, and so we need to satiate that appetite.
With Macca's.
So we're gonna go get some food. Why'd you have to admit that? Why'd you have to admit that?
Bro, I'm not afraid to admit who I am.
I'll put it down.
So goddamn hungry.
Thank you. Have a Macalicious day.
Bro, you really jumbled that one, didn't you? You really fumbled it.
I'd like a burger with cheese. Hey, yes, thank you.
All right. I guess our order was too large for mortals, but they've got a good system here at Macca's where you can pull up your big, fat Genesis and you can wait for your order. Oh, shall we have a sip of cappuccino?
Cheers.
Cheers, big boy. Actually really, really good and a good temperature. Well done.
Well, mine's hot.
Bro, mine is perfect.
Mine's hot to trot. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a Macalicious day.
Bro, she didn't hear you, all right? Try it again later. You guys didn't see what we ordered, but let's just say we got the big brekkie deal. Alrighty, Roo guys. We're here at Hyundai.
We're here at Hyundai. We've actually been driving around their Genesis GV80. We wanted to drive a luxury car before we got into my luxury car, the Toyota Century. So thank you, Hyundai, for giving us this, giving it back now.
It's the only Hyundai that really compares to the Century, isn't it? I'm kidding.
So now we wait because we're about to meet our next special guest. Here he comes.
It's time. Is that a Fiesta ST?
Uber for Matt, I think.
Is that a Fiesta
This
ST?
is not Uber Black.
Oh, is that a I didn't realize it was a 3-door Fiesta ST.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're out here.
It'll be sweet.
Don't worry, I'll go in the boot.
Alrighty guys, so we are in the car with Adam from Redriven and Jacob.
I'm here too.
Forgot about Jacob. So we're heading now to Cult and Classic. It's owned by a guy called Justin, who is an ex-car journalist. He is so knowledgeable on cars. He's one of those people that have bought, I don't know, he had like a different car every week, which he bought. And so this is a natural fit for him, but we'll meet him soon. The one thing I want to ask you,
Yes.
what are we in right now?
This is a DeLorean. No, it's, no. This is my Ford Fiesta ST. It's a Mark 7 Fiesta ST, and I absolutely adore it. I swore I'd never owned the same car twice, and I used to have one of these in 2015 and missed it so much that I bought another one. And it's fantastic. Value for money as far as like just, you know, I have funny enough, a BMW up my ass. Sorry, 2 seconds. Yeah, no, fantastic car. I think value for money, performance, practicality, can fit sort of 3 adult men relatively comfortably.
How are you back there, Jacob?
You know what? I have so much room. I've got boatloads of leg room. I don't know if you can hear me at all. Yeah, it's super comfy. No complaints.
You know what I can't believe? I can't believe that you got it in the sex spec of white and 3-door.
Absolutely. That's the only way to go.
That's how you know you're a true car enthusiast.
Yeah, I feel like Ford made the automotive version of me, and that's this car.
So what do you think of the Toyota Century? But before you answer that, actually, one of the big reasons I even bought a Toyota Century is because I watched this man's video on the Toyota Century, which I'll link down below, which is really in-depth. We're going to make a similar video, so we're going to be competitors soon for a full review.
Bring it on.
But tell me, what are your initial impressions? Before we see my Toyota Century, what do you think?
Look, to say a car is the greatest car in the world is a big call, but I cannot recall any car of any genre that has impressed me more than the Century. To the point, one of my best mates, whose dad owns an S-Class, he has gone and bought a Century because it easily beats an S-Class. I've driven Rolls Royces, I've driven Bentleys. Give me a Century every day. Honestly, it is unfathomable how good that car is.
I've only ever seen them pretty much on the roads in Japan, so I haven't sat in one.
You haven't driven one?
Never driven one.
You're going to lose your mind.
Yeah, I cannot wait. So you are going to be there as my cherry is popped.
Dude,
my Century cherry is popped. All right, we're talking it up. Let's go see it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we've arrived at Cult and Classic. Matthew, are you ready? I'm so excited.
I've never been up close and personal with a Toyota Century. I have seen them in Japan. I'm a Japanophile.
Oh, check that out, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
That is a Renault Clio V6. We'll come back to the other cars that you'll see in there, but I don't know. This is my first time seeing my Toyota Century.
Guys, join us. This is going to be sick. That's the most athletic I've ever seen you.
Didn't think a 100 kilo man could do that, did you, Jacob?
I thought it would snap your ankles at least. Oh my God.
My Toyota Century. Okay, let me tell you about my Toyota Century. So, 2001, it's done like 76,000 kilometers.
It lived in Tokyo?
It lived in Tokyo. It was a company car, so a random company, I don't know which one. We actually have all the papers inside, so we'll check it a bit later. They had this car and they would drive around their executives. This is very, very common because they made about 400 of these a year. They're all built to order, right? So very rare, especially in this spec. So I wanted it in what I call the sex spec.
This is definitely the sex spec.
So we have a lot of really cool features, for example, and we'll have a full review of this, by the way. So if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe because not only have I bought this, I've actually just bought another car.
So he literally 5 minutes ago just told me he's bought another car. So I guess we'll be filming that one soon.
So yeah, that will come in a few months. Again, we're getting an import. I'm not going to tell you exactly from where we're getting this import, but anyway, sex spec. I needed black, right? If you're going to get the Yakuza car, it needs to be a black car. Man.
And you know what? We are going to be getting this detailed because I have heard this is a very, very special paint.
Yeah, something like 5, 6, or 7 people in the entirety of Japan can legally paint this car.
Yeah, it's got like layers and layers of paint, and if you get it detailed properly, it will just look like the abyss.
This one was in the special roped off section. We have a pole here. That is not a flag carrier. That is so when you're the driver, you don't bash into the corner. You can see where it is.
It's also a flag carrier.
It is. It could be a flag carrier, I suppose. We have the wing mirrors here. That was an option. So normally they would come on the side, but you could get them up here at the front. Of course, it's all chromed out.
So distinctive.
We'll do a full tour a bit later for the full review. Here's my keys. That's a Century badge.
God.
So the thing about Century is that Century sits above Lexus. So it's Toyota, Lexus, Century. It started in like the 60s. They had a model for like 30 years. This is the second generation of the Century. It's a G50.
It's the one with the V12.
It's the one with the V12, and there were different transmission options. This one was actually the earlier one, but it's also the better one, but we'll discuss that in the full review. Man, you got...
Just look at the fit and finish on this, mate.
Dude,
look at that.
That is like brushed aluminium.
That is unreal. And then if you open up the door.
Check out inside. Hang on, I'm getting in the driver's seat.
Mate, this feels, oh my God, so soft. Bro, hop in. Tell me what you think.
This is my first time, guys, so getting in. The first thing I noticed immediately.
Made for you.
There is suspension in the seats. Let me, hang on.
Oh. I feel like I need to sit in there with you. Let me.
No, wait. You'll sit in there soon. Let me give the people a quick tour. So, first of all, you're going to see we have, this is called, there's a few terms for it. One is a doily, one is Nana's curtain.
Oh God.
Yeah, let's probably not use that one. Otherwise, it's seat lace. This is very popular in Japan. It's a sign of luxury,
yes,
wealth. So we have, we have the woolen seats. It's actually like a silky thing. but they're cool woolen seats and they're so comfortable, man. We have a few other really, really cool features. So for example, we have the optional powered adjustable seats here.
Oh my God.
And that is for the passenger seat.
I love how the buttons are in Japanese as well.
I know,
So
this is going to take a moment to get used to. But you can see we can change the seat here just from the driver's seat. We also have a hidden button here. And if you have a look at the back behind us, you will notice, hang on, maybe I need to turn on the car for
All
this.
right, let's get the car on.
Oh, first time hearing
Here we go.
this.
The V12's going to roar to
V12, 5 litre V12.
Bro, you got to turn the wheel a bit, I think. It's a classic. Yeah, there we go.
You're an old car fan,
Oh,
hang
yeah.
on. Ready? Mm-hmm. Will it start?
Oh, dude, that does not sound like a V12.
Oh, hang on, hang
So
on.
quiet.
It just spoke to me in Japanese. Konnichiwa. Guys, one thing again, I am such a fan of Japan.
What? What is it saying?
I don't know, man.
You have to learn the language.
So, get this, guys. They've added an aftermarket police radar.
You can follow all of the Yakuza's movements.
So maybe this was a true Yakuza car. You can see we have we have a little area here. It's leather. This is all real wood. This is all real metal. It's f***ed. Let me get your first impressions of these seats. Get
Bro,
in.
what the hell? All right. Oh, wait, let me just
you feel
recline.
that?
Oh my God.
Oh.
Dude, there's actually suspension in this seat.
And you know what's crazy? Right now,
God.
your footrest is
Oh, what?
open, but
I was like, why is that?
we'll come back to that.
Bro, even the handle to close it is like soft, beautiful leather. That was probably from a Wagyu cow.
Oh my God, look, to raise the seatbelt up and down on this carrier, it's not manual.
Oh my God. Look at that. You see that?
Yeah.
That looks ridiculous. I love how it has the no smoking sign because obviously this was a fleet car. Look at that.
Oh man, you smell that V12?
I can smell it. I can smell
Yeah,
it.
don't smoke.
It's probably painting the ND behind us.
This is crazy.
Dude, it's got a digital speed readout.
For 2001,
This is crazy.
do we look cool? I
We
feel
look
like
we
cool.
look sick.
So this is like, I can't even remember what this
Oh.
is, but it's like a rooster or something. I could be completely wrong and I've just upset everyone. We have all of our documents in here.
Panasonic.
We'll do that when we drive. Oh, that's another thing, right? So obviously here we have like a cassette player, which
got a
unfortunately
bunch
doesn't
of
work.
buttons.
We have the air conditioning controls here, and unfortunately, because I don't speak Japanese, we're gonna have to
We'll just figure it
translate
out.
out all that. If we open this up, we have a CD stacker as well.
Oh my God. This is insane.
Don't forget, guys, we will be doing a full review. So yeah, we'll go through every feature. Let's check out the back seat, Jake. I want to give you this camera back.
And just have a look at the door handles to get out. It's like it's finished in wood. It's just so luxury, so nice.
Holy moly, man, that's so
This is
soft.
insane. This is real wood grain finish. Look how tinted these these rear windows are as well. You can see my reflection like in full.
All right, I'm going in. Actually,
Oh.
swap sides right now.
All right. You're gonna go on the show first.
Look at the RX-7.
It's just getting covered in exhaust fumes. That smells rich. Smells rich.
I hope not.
No, I don't think it's running rich.
All right, so first of all, because I'm in the back seats right now, I'm taking off my shoes. Oh, okay, so this is where you wanted to be in this car. Up here, we have a mirror where you can very clearly see yourself. We have a bunch of lights here, which by the way, they're dimming.
Mood lighting.
How crazy is that? We got a little hook here as well. That's for hanging up stuff. We have the world's largest grab handle as well. So here we have a couple of cup holders, tray area. We've also got a screen here. Again, that was an optional extra. There's even another cassette player down here. That was another optional extra. And this one here, because if you have a lot of bouncing or whatever, it can skip tracks. That has like suspension inside of it so that it doesn't skip tracks.
That is unbelievable.
We can pull this down. And now we have a pass through for our legs.
Bro,
Holy
this is
crap,
the business class of cars.
Okay, not just that, we have massage function here. These seats are heated, by the way, and we have massage. Oh, it's like vibrating,
Oh my God, and you can adjust the
and you can adjust the,
frequency.
volume, the frequency of it.
That's
Oh,
so cool.
I was pressing the wrong button.
Oh my
You meant to press the button itself. Okay, God, I'm an idiot. More stuff. Oh, what's this? Oh, we can close that away. What's this?
Look, you got the Century logo.
Oh my God, there's law.
There's Japanese lollies in it. They probably put that in the auction.
Do you reckon?
Probably.
Uh-oh, I've ejected it out. How do I put it back in? Never mind, we'll figure that out soon. So, these seats, again, they're wool. We can pull down this center armrest, again,
It's not just an armrest.
with Granny's curtains here, apparently. We have a lot of... Oh, God, man, watch this. It came with a cassette player
It's a bloody Walkman.
that you can also use as a
Intercom system to the driver.
no, that's something else.
Oh.
Anyway, but you could use this as a recorder. That's what the word I'm trying to think of. Which is
You
so
can-
funny.
You can have thoughts in the back of the car.
12-volt socket. We've also got a remote for the stereo here, and then we have so many more buttons.
What is
So
going
now
on?
we can adjust this seat here. We can adjust the base of it to lift up. We can adjust it to slide forward and back.
Let me show what that looks like, because that looks crazy. The whole mechanism moves.
And then we can adjust the seat in front so that it goes forward. Oh God, there's so many buttons. Which one? It's this one. And we can raise it so our legs are at a higher angle.
do you feel like an emperor?
We can adjust the headrest. Dude, this puts my SsangYong chairman to shame.
It actually does, though.
Although it has cost me a lot more, but we'll come back to that a bit later. And then we have, I guess some more, I don't even know what this is, dude. I have no idea.
I mean, we'll figure it out.
It's TV controls. Guys, this is insane.
It's crazy.
So that is a first look at the interior. Obviously, we're going to do a full review. Again, subscribe. You want to see it. I want to get your thoughts on sitting in this chair,
All
man.
right, I'll give this to you.
All right, take off your shoes.
Oh, yes.
Bro, guys, I'm going to be very anal about this. Anyone in the back seats? No shoes.
I'm so ready.
Now, get onto this side.
Oh my
Hang
God,
on.
this is huge.
Let me put this up.
All right.
And now get into this side.
Oh, yeah. Okay. This is what I'm talking about.
How do you reckon this will go on our 10-hour drive home?
I look fantastic. This is going to be nice. I'll be back here. Just so you know.
I think we'll be taking turns. Get the hell, pull down that. Yes.
I can't believe this is real. Oh my God, my feet are going through the granny's curtains. Okay. Let me fold this down so I can access my seat controls. I could have just pressed it there, but whatever. Oh my God, my headrest.
Your headrest moves. Hang on, let me put on
Oh.
your massage seats.
I'm reclining.
Do you feel?
Oh, I can. Oh my God, the whole thing is vibrating.
Oh man, you look comfy.
This is just relaxing.
And the fact that all of these electronics are working
Oh
despite
my
it being
God.
24 years old.
This is insane.
It's unreal.
This is literally insane. Like my feet are just poking through the front seat. I just can't comprehend this.
Okay guys, so that was a quick tour. Obviously we'll come back to that, but I actually want to take you around this workshop here at Colton Classic because this is only a little bit of what they have. And like I said, they're about to import me some cars. So let's go meet Justin, who's going to take us through all of these cars. Okay, so this is Justin. Justin,
How are you, Matt?
thank you very much. Justin owns Cult and Classic. He also used to be a journalist.
That's true.
A well-renowned journalist.
Thank you. Come inside.
I'm coming inside, about to come inside even more now that I've seen my Century. He's going to take us for a tour of this. Justin, I want to quickly understand.
Yes.
Why do you import all these cars?
To offer people a better choice, I think, is the main reason. We love cars. They made heaps better cars internationally. They never sold them in this country, so we're bringing them in for people to enjoy. That's the main reason.
That's a great reason, and I didn't actually prepare him on that question, so sorry for throwing you that.
That's okay.
The one thing I love about Justin is he has to be one of the most honest, most morally correct people I know. So when I saw that he had this car for sale, I literally just messaged him and said, I will buy it.
That is true. You bought it sight unseen, as is, on word, and I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me.
And honestly, from what I understand, a lot of people do that because genuinely here, you are going to get some of the highest quality cars. They have a team here in Australia and Japan where they just
We buy cars.
Buy
We look at
cars.
cars. We inspect cars all the time. We're fussy people. We love people here. We're a people business, so we want to make sure that if we buy you a car, that you're going to be happy with it. Imagine importing a car all the way from Japan that is crap
Yeah.
or junk.
And
That-
spending money, right?
Exactly. Good money. Some people spend hundreds of thousands of dollars here. So it doesn't matter if you spend $10 or $1 million. You're a human. We look after you. We love people. We'll get you the car you want, like we have done for you today.
and he genuinely will. This isn't a pitch. He hasn't paid me to say any of. Sorry, he hasn't even paid me to come here and buy the
That's
car
true,
for
mate.
me.
It means I really genuinely. Thank you so much. Oh, I bashed my mic around.
Don't worry about it. Now, I want you
have
to
a
show me all of these cars here because this is only a little bit of what you've got, right?
Cool. First car, we've got a Nissan Skyline Hybrid. It's an interesting car. Basically, a 350Z engine with a hybrid powertrain attached to it, like a Toyota. Pretty cool.
Cool.
Good on fuel, rear-wheel drive, and it says Skyline on the back. ISF.
Oh.
Everyone loves this car. 5-litre V8, Yamaha heads, super high horsepower, just epic. This one's got some cool stuff. It's got an LSD, and a few other cool parts. They're really affordable in Japan, sort of 30 grand bracket. Honestly, bang for your buck. Can't beat it. This car's one of your favourites. It
This
was
is
one
one-
of your favourites, so you've got a soft spot for it.
So I've told the people already. I have already just bought another car off of you.
Yeah, that's true.
Which we're not going to tell people what it is yet.
Right.
It'll come soon-ish. But so make sure you subscribe for that. But this is one of the cars that's on my wish list. It's I'll let you tell the story.
It's a Toyota Blade. They built 2,880 of them. It's a Corolla with a V6. It's literally it. The ultimate sleeper. It's Nana's car with a big motor.
Look at
and
this.
we love that. It doesn't even fit properly.
And it's front wheel drive.
Exactly. So you got to hold on.
And look at this interior, by the way.
How un-Toyota is it?
It's like a Lexus, like the LBX.
Yeah, it's suede. It's got red illumination like a BMW. It's
Look at
really
that.
peculiar.
And it's blue. It's so
Yeah,
cool.
it's just unusual for Toyota and a bit of a phallic handbrake, I think.
It does have a bit of a phallic handbrake. All right, show me the other cars because it gets crazier, I reckon.
We've got your Century.
Jacob's taking bear roll. Thank you, Jacob.
Enjoying it. We've got a very street spec RX-7 here. Bought in for a customer that likes that Japanese street style. Probably going to be a bit of a drift car.
That's so
it's got,
cool.
Yeah, it's be on the road soon. It's got a bit of a setup in it.
I love the Momo steering wheel.
Yeah, it's good in pieces. A bit. We're putting it back together for him, but yeah, it's a bit of a project. But it's an awesome car. It's got some history. We found 7 lighters under the passenger seat, so rest assured, the dude was smoking cigarettes, doing skids in this car.
But you know what I like? That you are honest about that, right?
Absolutely,
You
and
tell
like,
your
even the
customers.
kind, like I said, we wanted that authentic Japanese style, and this is that car. Yeah, it's a party car. This one. It is for doing big skids.
And it's not too expensive, is it?
No, this sort of car around 40 grand. You can get a reasonably affordable, mediocre FD for that money, which is what everyone wants because you want to drive this car. You don't want to. We sold them for hundreds of thousands of dollars, different examples of this car. And to be honest, you want a nice, affordable one that you can drive into things.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're made for.
And that you're happy with.
Exactly. And GTR, again, this is the cheap GTR, ironically, R35. We spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on the 34s and 33s, but this one, they're in and around the 70 to 90 grand mark.
I can't believe that.
They're so good value. They started at early 70s for a higher K, rougher one. A nice one like this will cost you a bit more, but they are fast and they're still...
They're wickedly fast, right?
Yeah, they're quick and they just look cool too. They're big, a lot of horsepower.
And because they've looked the same for so many years, you've got a stupid amount, I should say.
Mods
of
and
street
things
cred,
you can do. Yeah, you can literally update the front
Look
of it.
at that.
Yeah.
There she blows.
Yeah, awesome thing.
It's a surprisingly small motor, in the
it's-
flesh.
Yeah, it's not that big. It's compact.
Yeah.
It's narrow. Over in the corner, we've got Suzuki Carry.
Yeah, Suzuki Carry. Look at the wheel.
We put some cool wheels on this one. Yeah, this one's quite interesting. I put some fun tail lights on it too. Someone in Japan painted it grey at the front. Not sure why, but they just did. We just thought it was really interesting.
That is a bit
Some
interesting.
funny purple fog lights. Just super funky.
God, I love Japan.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure we can squash behind, but if you look at the back there, we've got a very peculiar, strange Nissan Pulsar.
Wow.
I had one of these as a P-plater as a young kid when I was in West Sydney. The Nissan Triple S Pulsar is a hero of West Sydney as far as I'm concerned. And this one is a very special Autech built one with a 1.6 litre variable valve lift engine.
That looks-
Basically, if you're a Pulsar nerd like me, you'll love that car.
That car looks amazing. That engine looks like it's been built.
It's a cool thing. Yeah, absolutely it has. We've got...
Hang on, I got to come around
Yeah, you
to
got
see
to go
this.
around. Got an N box in the corner.
One
Kind
other thing, guys, sorry, before you continue,
Yeah.
this is another car that I think you will see on the channel at some point. It's not the car I bought, but it's an awesome K car. Tell me more about this one.
Honda's, yeah, equivalent to a Suzuki Spacia. Little sliding door van. This one's non-turbo, they come turbocharged as well. Heaps of spec, like adaptive cruise control, heated seats.
Really?
Yeah, they got lots of spec in them. So they're sort of got good technology for a compact car. But being a Honda, it just steers and drives nice.
It looks incredible. And they're so, what's the word?
It's a TARDIS.
Yeah, exactly right. They just have so much space within them.
That's unbelievable. You'll fit 4 adults in it perfectly and wonder how they all got in. It's just odd. And a bit clown car when you all get out. Because it definitely spins people out.
And is this, am I right in saying that this is the most popular car in Japan, or is it the Suzuki version of this?
The Suzuki version of this.
And what's that called again?
Spacia.
Spacia, that's
Sadly
it.
can no longer have, which is a bit of a shame. But N-Box is still available, Suzuki Every is still available, there are a couple other K cars we can have.
Okay.
But it's worth us probably doing some content around that in some
Yes,
distant
please.
future.
And I've seen so many of these recently,
Yeah,
right?
it's literally an early gen Corolla they still make in Japan as a wagon with a Prius C 1.5 litre hybrid. They cost around 20 to 30 grand, you get a brand new one. Honestly, it's such a good car. I have no idea why Toyota Australia don't bring this here. It is so strange,
Yeah.
but it makes so much sense. It's also been recently approved for rideshare and stuff, so it's one of the rare imports that an Uber driver can get into and do some work in.
Is that why I'm seeing so many of them?
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense because this car uses bugger all fuel. It costs literally half the cost of a local Toyota hybrid, and it's basically the same thing.
And safe?
Yeah, safe.
And it's a wagon.
Exactly. Like it makes a lot of sense. So yeah, we're doing a few of these now. I sold some to a couple of people working in the orchestra. One had a double bass and bought it to carry move instruments.
Oh, really?
So yeah, we're getting everyone buying it. Sort of a car that makes sense for people who are normal, not like us two.
Yeah. I can't tell you, one of the cars I've asked him to import me at some point, not the next car, clearly we talk about this a lot, the Fiat Multipla.
Absolutely, I love that car. I grew up in England. How stupid is that car?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it looks like a frog.
It looks like a frog, and
does.
that's why I want one. And the interior, wasn't it designed by like Pininfarina or
I
something?
think it was Giugiaro, one of the two.
Oh, right.
One of the two. It was someone apparently good.
Yeah, they really f*** that one up.
Absolutely.
There's one car outside I want you to show me.
Let's go have a look.
Yeah. What is this?
This is a baguette with an engine in the back. Essentially, Clio V6, one of 300 built or 300 odd built. Very, very interesting and peculiar car, this one. Came from England, is for sale. It's fast and dangerous, is what you need to know, and very wide.
And how much does it cost to get into one of these at the moment?
About 90 to 120, depending on where you buy and which one you get.
Look at the
But yeah, they
interior.
started around that price. Yes, yeah, this one's got the optional leather and leather steering wheels. This is quite rare in this car. Normally they've got like an Alcantara.
It's so special.
Yes.
It's so special.
Yeah, it is. It's like hand built, and like you start looking around it, and it's just wide body, and the engine's sort of right there next to you.
That's the engine, guys. So it's a hatchback that they've shoehorned in. What do you say? A Ford Mondeo?
Oh, it's like the Renault Laguna.
Yeah.
It's like the equivalent of a Ford Mondeo, basic V6 in the back.
And it's insane. It's got a wide body kit on it. It's got
It's all hand
dual
built.
exhaust.
Yeah,
It's all hand built.
It's all hand built in France, yeah.
And only 300 of these. And Justin, he's gotten more than one of these before, haven't you?
Oh, there's another one, yeah.
Not only that, you have like another 2 warehouses at the moment.
We've got a bit of going on.
And you know what's crazy? He started this business, I want to say, I mean, you tell me.
About 15 months ago.
That is, you are such a successful man.
Thank you.
And you've done such a good job. And this is
appreciate it.
why I bought a car from him. I've been following his journey the whole time. You should follow him on socials, Instagram, Carlton Classic.
Absolutely.
100% you need to, because literally every day, it seems like, you get a new shipment of cars.
There's some coming in a minute too, in about an hour.
Oh.
We got a whole truck. If you're here, maybe we can take a photo. But no, as I said before, we're a people business. We put people first, and that seems to have resonated with our customers.
Resonated with me.
No, a lot of people in this industry, as you may or may not know, are bad actors, and they just don't do the right thing. And you can obviously make lots of money doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
But we'd rather make less and keep our integrity in check and offer a service where people can access the cars they want without bullshit and crap.
There's no hassle.
Yeah.
There's no bargaining.
That's it. Price is the price.
You
and
get
we're
a
fair.
good price. I paid a good price for this, and I'll tell you about it later. Let's have a look at the other Century.
Let's go. This one's a bit Gaijin spec, a bit Western spec, sorry. Should be a bit rude. But yeah, blue.
This man's, by the way, about to buy a house in Japan.
Oh yeah, true.
He is a Japanophile, I think, just like.
Maybe we do this in Japan next. It'd be quite
Don't.
fun.
I will book a ticket today
We
to go to Japan.
We should. Come have a look.
That's definitely something we're doing now, by the way.
Yeah, we
I
should
can't
do
believe
it.
you just suggested that.
We drive some cars there.
This is one of my favourite colours, but it's not the most known colour.
No, it's a bit rare, and it's just, uncommon, and I think maybe ordered by expats who live there. This one's a bit expat spec because it's got wool, and Japanese generally like to have, it's got leather. Sorry, Japanese love the wool. This has the leather.
It's got the normal wing mirrors, unlike mine.
I didn't bring the key with me, so it's not.
Oh, that's okay.
But it's got leather, and the normal wing mirror is correct. So it's not the ideal configuration if you are Japanese and want to look like you
But
made
you
it.
priced it really well.
Yeah, we did price this car really well, and it went pretty quickly.
Oh, it's already sold.
Yeah, it's gone already as
Oh,
well.
wow, man.
I'd love to bring more of these, but they're actually super rare. They built, I think it's like 400 a year. They build bugger all of them, so they're actually quite hard to get. If I could fill my shop with Centuries, I bloody would.
I think I'd buy them all. Man, this car looks amazing. I do like it. It's just different, and I like the different.
Yeah, they're normally not in this colour, and the side mirrors, it just changes it, doesn't it?
And that's why I think I like the Fiat Multipla.
Yes, it's different.
I'm a bit weird.
No one has one.
Thank you very much for taking that.
It's been a pleasure.
We're going to head now to Melbourne, but before we do that, we're going to say a quick goodbye.
This is Maddie's first time driving a Century, and I want to see the reaction because I remember my first time, and it was unbelievable.
Was that reaction safe for the internet?
Really, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Where's my handbrake? Oh,
is it a pedal? Nice.
that was a little pop. Okay, I'm so excited. Why are we not moving?
The handbrake's still on. Pull it off. Keep your foot off the brake, and then pull it.
There you go.
Wait, hang on.
That's actually my mum.
What is she saying? I'm going to close the window so we
Bilingual.
get the quietness. Holy shit.
I know.
Are you
It's
kidding?
so quiet.
It's like the car's not on.
Wait, it's like an EV.
Yeah, it's like a hovercraft thing.
Holy shit, this is so quiet.
This is wild.
It's full EV, hey? Yeah.
Yeah, there's not 12 cylinders under the bonnet.
Oh
This
my
is
god.
crazy.
Oh my god.
How is it weird having the mirrors at the front?
Yeah, I think
Wow. The way it builds power.
Yeah, V12. Welcome to the big league, my friend.
How's it in the back?
You know what's weird?
Epic.
It's like my feet can feel a bit more of the bumps, but then
Okay, I wanna go
it's
straight.
like none of it gets transferred to
Your
my body.
body, yeah.
Yeah. It's like
You feel it in your toes.
it's like I'm skateboarding.
The suspension?
Yeah.
Oh my
This
god.
is unreal. Oh my god.
Wow.
It just completely eliminates the bumps.
So I was flooring it then. Certainly not fast, but I don't think I've ever had such a smooth acceleration in my life. Oh, there's a power mode.
Yeah, put it on. Maximum power, all of it.
Oh, full drift. Oh, there you go. Oh,
Oh.
it builds so nicely.
It's just so smooth. It is so nice and smooth. I want to get what your guys' reaction are though.
This is incredible.
It doesn't accelerate. It wafts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Proceed. Oh, it's like a cloud of gas moving along
It's
the
like
road.
an encouragement forward.
The steering, I feel like I could do that.
Steer really lightly, yeah.
Jacob, what do you think?
I think we're going to have a lot of fun in this car today, driving back from Sydney to Melbourne.
So it's like soft and supple. That's such a car journalist thing to say.
Supple.
Yeah.
Yes.
It goes over the road like a cloud. Hang on. It's not like body rolling as much as I genuinely thought it would, which is what you said in your
Yeah,
original.
thanks for watching that.
Always.
You know what? You do notice the difference when you put it in power mode. And I love the mirrors.
I reckon you'll find it encourages you just to drive smoothly and calmly and just chill. I just after a few minutes, I'm like, yeah, I'm happy just to sit back and let the car waft me along.
Well, that's our first drive. Jacob and I are driving now back to Melbourne from Sydney. That's going to be a fun drive, Jacob.
It's gonna be great.
I want to say massive thank you to you, Adam,
Oh, my pleasure, mate.
for driving us down there in your Fiesta ST.
It's
We had some wonderful chats.
it's a noticeably different driving experience to a Fiesta ST, isn't it?
I don't really notice
Just a
maybe a little bit. Yeah, the air suspension helps, I guess.
Yeah.
And Justin, thank you so much.
That's okay.
You've just sourced me one of
You're a legend.
the best
Thank you,
cars I've
thank
ever
you.
driven.
No, I'm glad you guys bought an awesome car, but no, I really appreciate you guys coming down, and I hope you enjoy the drive home.
We
Yeah,
will.
yeah.
We will.
Feeling a bit regal too at the same time.
And I'll see you in a few months now.
Yes.
Now that I've just committed to that. So guys, check in a second.
Alrighty, so now Matt is going to show me a gadget that he bought so that we can listen to music on the drive home. Matt, what have we got? Oh God, this seat's so comfortable. So, wait, what is that? Show the people. Oh, what is going on here? Every bit of the sun can be covered, especially if you have private conversations. I bought us an FM transmitter that has some pretty ambitious claims, like 30 watt power delivery, QC 3.0 fast charging, 5.3 Bluetooth. So those are some big numbers. I actually forked out an extra $10 so I could get the 3D sound effect from this. It's probably just gonna add like a slight echo. Oh, the other thing is now we're gonna drive to a petrol station. We're gonna fill up this car. Apparently it gets about 15 litres per 100 kilometres. Yeah, I think that's an ambitious, I think that's a bit optimistic. So we are going to scientifically test exactly how much we have, and I reckon we're gonna have to fuel up more than once. We're just gonna drive it in a straight line till it runs out of petrol. So let's go. Let's do it. All right, bro, I put on some non-copyright EDM and it's working. Bro, is that 3D sound I hear? Oh, now it is. It is. Makes a difference. It actually does. It's got some bass. Enough tomfoolery. It's time to get some petrol. This is going to be an expensive exercise. Okay, now I actually don't know how big the fuel tank is. I also don't know what fuel it really needs. Obviously petrol, but which type. So I'm just going to put in 98, and I'm going to hope that this isn't going to cost me $3,000. It might be a very expensive trip back to Melbourne. Just leave that one there then. Please don't get on the paint. It's very expensive to fix. Oh, 98. Wish us luck. Wow, petrol's cheap here in Sydney. For 98, that's pretty cheap. Pretty cheap. It's like $2.50 in Melbourne at the moment. You know, I thought this would be a big tank. Right, can we go already? I didn't think it'd be this big. It was like, what, 1/5 still? And we're at 70 litres with no sign of stopping? We're almost at $150? Just ticked over? Holy f***. I think it might be an 80-litre tank. Mummy has a big tank. All right, friend, what's the damage? So that was $50. We got how many litres? 75.71 litres. You looked up how big the fuel tank is. It's 95 litres. So I think the lady at the servo just about had a stroke when she heard that. She was like, that car. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the odometer, trip A, and let's see how far we get, and then we'll work out what the fuel economy is. This will be a real-world fuel economy test of the Toyota Century from Mittagong to Melbourne. Still thinks we're in Japan. This is a long way from Tokyo. Where am I? Oh show it, God. Show it. I can't believe this. Oh, bro, the feature list must be longer than the Bible. Let's head to Melbourne. Let's do it.
I want to give a really quick shout out to Bridgestone, who have actually hooked us up with 4 new tires, because the ones on here were like 10 years old and they're no longer actually legal, and they were also terrible. They've given us Turanza Serenity Plus tires, so they clearly got the brief, because
Yes.
my God, man.
These are some really good tires, especially on this car, for quite a few reasons. First of all, they are some of the quietest tires you can get. How good are these tires? They're so good, bro. I just can't believe it. And they also come with a extra wide tread, which helps with tread wear and tear. They actually do provide a 50,000 kilometer guarantee on the tread. Additionally, the tread comes with silencer grooves. So that's how you get that super duper quiet ride on the road. It's incredible.
How is there so much technology in a tire?
You know, they also have somehow Nano Pro Tech rubber, which helps with fuel efficiency apparently, which is going to be very important as we drive back to Melbourne. And one final thing is these tires are also designed for wet weather conditions. They're supposed to give additional traction, so
We'll test that out when
we'll
it
test
starts
that out
raining.
probably in Melbourne.
So thank you, Bridgestone, for sending the tires. If you want to learn more about them, we'll link them down in the description below.
Alrighty, Daddy Jacob, it's time.
I think it's time for you.
Are you scared?
No.
Good, because I'm not.
The reality is, this thing is not the
It's not the quickest tool in the shed. Neither are you, apparently. All right, let's. It's quite a long car.
Yeah, and we don't really understand where it ends yet. You know, we're still noobs to our century.
Oh goodness.
Sorry, my century.
Doing some off-roading in the
This isn't collective.
You know what, friend? Let's. Oh, it cut power completely. Let's give it some sauce. No,
It doesn't want to, you know?
No,
it's just
it's
like,
why can't you just chill?
yeah, it's like, calm the down.
Just relax and enjoy. And you know what? This is, oh my God. This is kind of weird, man. I don't think I've ever driven a car that is this, like, soft. In every, like, the steering is soft. The feet, like, just the pedals are soft. They're soft to press. Even the brake pedal.
This interior space is so cool.
Oh my God.
Oh, that is so nice. Now, the natural question all of you have in your head is, Matt, how much did you pay for this? Well, I paid 30 grand. Drive away, everything included. I think that was a great deal, considering that this car has 76,000 kilometers to it. So really, not very much. Hang on, let me put it in power mode.
I'm gonna need it because I'm gonna have to get up to speed pretty quick, I think.
2001, these things, they seem to be going up quite a lot in value as the US 25-year import rule, well, it becomes less than 25 years. So this is a 24-year-old car. Soon America is going to be able to import these. Next year it's 2000 and then 2001. And when that happens, these prices, they go way up. So I'm not going to say that this is a good investment, but I'm also not going to say that it's a silly way to spend 30 grand.
Bro, can I just say how freaking weird the mirrors are at the front? I love it. I love
good.
it. But it's just going to take some getting used to.
It does, but I promise you it takes a second because I've been driving this thing now, this trip.
Oh man, this is so nice. This is so nice.
The suspension in the seats, grandma's curtains behind us.
Grandma, close your curtains.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
A couple of other things I've noticed. So for example, I can't see the dash here, but if you're straight in front of it, you
Bro,
can
you would
see
know
it.
exactly how illegal I am.
You're doing nothing but legality stuff.
Yes, of course.
And the other really weird thing is that in this car, the cruise control will not go above 108 kilometers an hour.
By law.
By law in Japan, you can't go like above that speed, something like that. It was the same actually with Doug DeMuro and his Escargot that was beeping above that exact same speed. You cannot go above that speed in this car.
Can we just appreciate the name Escargot?
Yeah, it's a
on a
great
car.
car for it.
That's great.
Such a Japanese name for a car. But yeah, the cruise control doesn't. Obviously, the car can accelerate past that. Not that I've tested that out. Actually, of course I have. It's a 110 kilometer road here.
So you cannot use cruise control on this road.
So it's kind of annoying. And finally, the speed is actually calibrated perfectly. And I mean, what it says, you are actually going. In fact, most cars by law will actually underdo their speed limit between 6 to 10 kilometers an hour. So if you're going 106, you're really going 100? No, if you're going 106 in this car, you are going 106. And we've tested that with our specialist timing gear and also the GPS on Waze, which is more accurate than your speedo. So unreal.
Bro, I just love this car. Can I just say, it's so nice. And I cannot hear the engine at all. I can't hear the road. It's incredible.
When we get to the full review, we'll talk about it.
Yes.
But so far, so good. We still have another 7 hours to drive because we stopped for a thumbnail.
We're going to find all the flaws with this car.
Anyway, we'll check in a bit later.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, so it's now been how many hours, do you reckon?
It's been a few hours.
been a few
Maybe
hours.
2 or 3.
We haven't yet hit Albury or Albury, whatever the hell you
Still
call it.
a couple hundred kilometres from there.
So I'm taking off my shoes now. I have to experience the back seats before it gets dark. You know what I mean? I hear the world. There's too much of the world.
You know what? I think you don't. The FM transmitter.
Turn it all the way off. Unreal.
Okay, we can't be having that, obviously.
Chauffeur, parlay.
Seatbelt first, please, sir.
What the hell is that? Why is there a light in there?
That could be your webcam and microphone.
There's a lot to learn about this car.
And off we go.
Oh, so first of all, I'm gonna put on my massage. Oh my God,
How
my
do you feel?
massage is on.
How do you feel, friend? Sitting in luxury.
Oh, I feel
while
good.
while I drive you around.
Oh, I've got my little tray table here. Should I want it? Oh no.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Oh.
Don't worry. You'll be safe.
Bro, that's too much power and
I'm
torque.
sorry. I can't help it. Okay.
Tell you what, this thing, it feels like it just doesn't stop.
It will keep going forever.
Okay, so now I'm gonna pull down my little armrest using my granny napkins or whatever they're called. What are they called?
Definitely not granny napkins.
Granny-
but
granny
Granny curtains.
I don't know what's
Doilies. Whatever.
So, first of all, we have the radio control. I'm not gonna use that. Let's open this one up.
No, you don't need that, bro.
I'm going to, there's so many controls and they're all in Japanese. So we're gonna put that nice and forward. Oh, there's like a little fake pocket. Oh, I've just pulled it off. I shouldn't do that. Okay, let's pull this down.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, I just put my feet through Nanny's curtains.
I can just see your little feet poking through there. I can give them a little tickle.
Don't! Ah! I'm extremely ticklish.
I can really disrupt your luxurious experience.
So let's do some other stuff. I want my lumbar support.
Yep.
It's nice and strong.
Friend, once you've got your lumbar support all nice and strong, do you want to show the people the
Oh my
coolest
God.
the coolest function of the back seats? The vibrator.
So yeah, my vibrating seat is on at 100% right now.
I can't even hear it.
I don't know if it's a massage or if it's someone gyrating against me. It's probably the best way to describe it. It's a little odd. I'm gonna put on my heated seat
It's
as
still
well.
relaxing though, isn't it?
Everything's relaxing back here, naturally. And let me recline my... Oh, I've reclined the wrong seat.
I got to be honest, even I'm relaxed right now.
So let me turn off this vibrating seat actually because
Please.
it's kind of ruining the soft ride.
Look, it's not the best massage function in the world, but at least you get it.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's been a long day. It's a little smelly with my
Bro,
feet
do you want to close the curtains?
out. I'm feeling it. This is not an ideal situation for me or you
Why?
because I'm getting backwash from my little feet. The fact that it's in this camera.
Bro.
Oh no! Alrighty guys, so we've come to the end of our journey pretty much. We have about half an hour to go now. We've had to fill up again. I didn't think we'd have to do it that soon, but also you've come to some good conclusions, Jacob.
Yeah.
What's our fuel economy?
We're pleasantly surprised. So we had to put 77.8 litres of fuel in the car. It started at full and we're ending it at full, and we've gone 685 kilometres. So I worked it out. It's averaging about 11.4 litres per 100 kilometres over the drive. So on the freeway, seems to be pretty good.
I can't tell you how comfortable this car is as well.
It's silent.
At one point, I turned on the car and then I tried to turn it on again because I genuinely thought,
Bro, where the f*** are we going?
I don't know, man.
We are in the dark right now.
A few things on that. So obviously it's been a little while. The lights on this car, even though they're halogens, they are so bright.
They're insanely bright.
And before I end this video, I want to give a quick thanks to a few people. Thank you again so much. Adam from Redriven, awesome guy, drove us an hour and a half. Seriously, we would give you all the time in the day. Go watch his channel if you
Seriously
haven't already.
nice guy. And you know what? What you see on the camera is what you get in person with him. So genuine guy.
100%. Thank you, Justin from Colt and Classic for sourcing me this car. It's unreal. It drives amazingly well. There's not a fault with it. Hopefully
cool.
not famous last words, but I trust the guy, honestly. I trust him with my life. And I'm not even joking, guys. I've already bought another car, so you need to subscribe because, not only are we going to release the full review of this within the next couple of weeks,
There's some crazy stuff coming.
crazy stuff coming, lots of international travel. And of course, if you did enjoy the video, please do us a favor and share the video as well. It really helps the channel out. Like it and comment down below. What do you think of the new Car Source Century? How awesome.
We're going to be getting custom plates as well put on it JDM spec. So that'll be pretty cool. Keep an eye out for that on Melbourne roads if you ever see us.
And finally, thank you, Bridgestone. Really appreciate it. These tyres have actually been awesome.
They're super quiet, and it was raining before,
was
and we
raining.
didn't die. So that's a good sign. for the
Good
tyres.
sign. Didn't go off the road.
Yeah.
And yeah, a really good pairing, honestly.
Yeah.
Really, really good pairing. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Ciao for now.
Bye-bye.